Hello YouTube at Axis and Allies brethren. Welcome back to the turret in Goldsboro, North Carolina, where we're making one final concession video by the Allies. Any of you been following the game? The last U.S. turn, just to summarize what happened, the last U.S. turn, U.S. brought two infantry, two artillery into France against, and a fighter against three lone German units. A loss we knew was a possibility, although the odds were greatly on our side. We know how the dice can go sometimes. What actually happened was, and for those of you who watched it, I apologize for repeating, but basically the Allies, the U.S. performed no hits, made no hits on the attack, and the German defense, the Italian defense, all hit in return, which left one artillery for the U.S. to be able to, and fighter to be able to fire back. So they did, trying to at least make a dent in the Italian ground units, and the artillery and fighter both missed again. And then, of course, Italy fired back and destroyed the last artillery unit, so that ended the second debacle in France. In the first round, the UK tried to take France and had overwhelming odds, and basically the same thing happened. So I've never seen that happen twice in one game. Actually, I've never seen the dice odds so much in one country's favor go so much the other way, and then for it to happen twice. So Germany and Italy basically are about as lucky as you can get in this game. And then last round, Corporal Panda, very aggressive move on his part, so I compliment him for that. Corporal Panda brought, as you can see, 5 tanks, 4 infantry, 2 artillery into Ukraine against 10. Yes, I said 10 infantry and artillery, Russian infantry and artillery. The Germans got all the hits they needed in the very first round, which was kind of still over well, actually it was very good rolling. And then the return fire, Russia rolled 10 green 2-hit die and missed on every single one of them. So all 5 infantry, all 5 artillery for Russia was eliminated, and they made no dent whatsoever into what Germany did. So then he also went up into Baltic states and suffered very few casualties as well. And so Private Joe and I stepped back and looked at the board, and we can take defeat. We can take losing some battles. We can even take losing some battles that we're supposed to win. But when you can't make any progress, you can't make any progress at all if you can't take some casualties with you when you go. So Germany's just, through the luck of rolling, is just too strong up here. I think he's got 14 or 15 tanks on the board now, 5 fighters and a bomber. Russia's been greatly weakened, and now they can't even send units down here to help take India back from Japan, which is another problem. And with the U.S. not having a whole lot of strength to bring over now, and anyway, Germany's just got they went from a lot of worries and a lot of concerns to no concerns with some lucky dice rolls. They had Allied units in France that were going to be able to beef up. They had Russia in a very strong position, going to be able to also beef up, and just sometimes through the 6-sided demons right here, they just sometimes don't work out for you. So, but good game by Corporal Panda and LT. They're obviously very formidable opponents. They did what they had to do. Got some dice to go their way, but so it is. So anyway, we are going to graciously concede. Even if Russia could bounce back with some good dice rolls, it would take probably 10, 12 rounds to recover, even if they could recover from what just happened. And it's going to take the U.S. a little while to build up an Allied fleet again after what was destroyed. you know, that 1-2 punch between UK and US has got to be there. Now with Germany with having very little worries on either end, it's going to be tough to take it back. And then, you know, Japan stalled out a little bit and made some great strides, but you could see the U.S. was kind of going to, at some point, be a threat, and I think would have had a good plan there. But with the combination of Japan already being in India and Russia not being able to help, and because of the what's going on in Germany, we have decided to concede. So, and we hate that because we were really enjoying the game. And there's a difference between quitting and conceding. We're not quitting because of, you know, because we're just mad about the dice and we still have a chance to win, but it just doesn't make any sense to continue playing if you don't see an end game, if you don't see a possibility, if things aren't even, if you don't see some type of strategy that you can see in sight that could get you there. Again, it would take probably 2 or 3 rounds of dice rolling going back in the Allied direction for this game to change. So anyway, so that will do it from the tour in Goldsboro, North Carolina, for another Axis and Allies 50th anniversary 1941 version. We hope to get up a game soon, another one with LT and maybe Corporal Panda and maybe some other players here in the near future. So thanks for tuning in to us, and we certainly enjoyed this very much, and we hope you enjoy watching. So from the turret in Goldsboro, Private Joe and Captain Jack, over and out.